Okay.
Yeah.
If they're gonna move to the room, I'm just gonna say, I need to get some few things done. So maybe I'll try to turn at night at best. Do you have any plans? That would be including me.
Drink!
Thank
Jenny
you.
just saying from the bar, just putting a hand on Merlin's shoulder.
Just shaking my head and just, no. And I look at the rest of my party members.
Drink.
We probably shouldn't be going drunk considering that we may be attacked tonight.
Nah, we're good.
I'm assuming you don't need anything, as he slowly slides out of the bar. Catch you later, goodbye.
Nope. I'm not, no.
What the fuck?
And not what?
Oh yeah. So when Kaldani has told Kirk about all the stuff, it's gonna go down drink.
Okay, so
Hey Kirk, come down drink.
I assume the rest of the group will have their fun quotation marks inside the tavern while Victor does the stuff.
I want to continue scoping out the place, think of possible maybe counter, maybe I want to see if I can put up my hunting trap in a secluded spot, yes, but it's
thing, isn't it?
You just set up a fucking bear trap in the middle of the tavern.
Well, I meant more outside a window or something. I want to see if I can plant the bear trap on the side, sideways.
I'm honestly expecting Bear to step in it now.
I love the way that Gonzalo just breaks at that. You're setting a bear trap outside your window, just breaks down laughing.
Remember, the first time you put down a bear trap and you got bear in it? The very first time.
Yeah.
That's how you summon it.
That's how you summon him.
Yeah.
You put down a bear trap and put a mug of ale in it, and that's how you catch a bear. A bear Amari.
Well, I'm off now, guys. I just leave. I just leave to the bar. I go to the hospital where I've been helping out.
Bye, Merlin.
DM, by the way, I'll keep a very strong eye out if anyone is following me as I do my stuff.
Actually,
Okay.
no, that's a bad idea. I'm going to stay with the group because we may actually be attacked tonight.
Yeah.
Roll perception, Victor.
Shite! 21. I don't know why I'm rolling advantage. 21.
You do not notice anyone chasing you.
Pardon me.
So I'll do my stuff and get back as soon as possible.
Okay, so you get back. Everyone is just having a drink, having a laugh at Kirk. Lankus is just discussing with Kirk about the utility of windows. Jen is just drunk as fuck. Gargoyle is always just trying to flirt with Kaldani constantly. I mean, Dodoria.
Kaldani is floating back.
And Tia is, as always, sitting alone and not saying a word. Completely abandoned by everyone.
Okay, in that case, Kaldani is gonna go with Gargarin and go flirt with Tia and Gargarin at the same time.
Oh
If
my
she's not doing
god!
anything, I would have tried to recruit her to help me trap the place, but
Can't see though. How is she gonna put down a trap? She can't see.
She bursts out the trap. She steps in the trap.
Hey, blind woman, here you go, my bed trap. So, eventually, night starts getting, really late. Most people leave the place. And, Kaldani, roll me persuasion.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
She's an oathbreaker, not a bard. Goodness.
Unfortunately, you do not get Tia's attention for this kind of thing.
God damn it. God damn it, rolls.
She's too pure for you.
All you needed was to do not that. Not that.
She is too pure.
There we go, that's way better.
Yeah, you needed a big DC to
Yeah.
actually get her. But it was a possibility, regardless.
God damn it.
Eventually, things get late.
Playing
Merlin,
hard to get.
well, Tia, Lacus, and Canary, they all retreat to their rooms. They carry Jenny because Jenny's dying. And the rest of you are just left there, alone.
No, I'm going up with Gargoyle.
Gul'dan is with Gargoyle, yeah.
Yeah.
I am patrolling the hall, or really the tavern in general, just like keeping an eye out for everything.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so disturbing seeing this old man just go around with that face. Just looking at his picture, my goodness. Setting bear traps. Investigating.
The tavern owner comes up, sees Kirk put down a bear trap, and he just fucking leaves. He doesn't even question it.
No, they just make eye contact. Shh.
The tavern owner has surrendered to this group. He can't really do shit anymore, and he knows it.
And so has the DM.
And so has the DM. The DM has surrendered to you guys.
TM always surrenders to us if he knows what's good for him.
Oh no. Well, so did you all sleep in the same room? I don't remember.
I think we have, like,
Yes, we're all very gay for each other.
Am I back already?
Yeah, you would be back.
Have I found all of the shit I wanted to get?
Absolutely everything.
Hey! How much did it cost me?
Around 50 gold.
Haha, that is nothing. And I got the whole thing. Good. That's 451. Gotta keep that one gold. Lucky gold. Yeah, let me just change my pick. Well, if I come back, definitely Victor would be a different Victor. That's for sure.
How different?
Well, I don't look homeless anymore.
What?
Yeah, when you guys see Victor coming back into the room, he doesn't look like Victor anymore. His
Who are you?
hair-
I smite him.
hair is made up. You smite him?
No, I don't. I'm joking.
But are you?
Yes, I'm joking.
grab more attention, why don't you? I just...
Did he also get a shave?
Yeah.
And new clothes?
Yes, everything is different.
Kaldani shouts at you, looking good, Victor!
Thank
Oh
you.
my god, a new picture too!
Yes,
So, Victor,
And a top hat.
of course. Gotta keep the hair.
what's up with the new getup? I'm not there. No, I am. What's up with the new
You're all
getup?
there.
Drawing attention is what he's doing.
I thank Kaldani and Merlin before I get back to Kirk and just say, I just needed a new look, and I look back at Merlin and I just say, things have changed. Death has kind of opened my eyes.
No,
And
don't take this the
I
wrong
rub
way,
my
Victor.
scarf. Yeah, I rub my
I
scarf.
don't take this the wrong way, Victor. That is absolutely
Fucking
ominous.
disturbing. Yeah.
Are you alright? There was no side effects, right?
I just take pretty much like move the stupid scarf around him. The one same in the picture. Damn, do I still have like the wound, the slit throat wound?
I'm gonna say that you have the scar.
Yeah, I just take it. I was like, hey, something to remember. Don't worry, I'm still on your side.
Okay then.
I haven't had dinner. Is he still here? I look for the button.
The bartender is there, he's just desperate.
Yeah, I'll get me some food.
I thought you said he was dead.
No, Jenny is dead.
Oh. Wait, is she actually on the table dead?
Yeah.
Not dead, I mean
Yeah,
just...
Kaldani
You know,
is eating her for dinner.
No, a man is there.
I will actually help Jenny up to her room.
Yeah, okay, you do that. Then I'm gonna let him. Just gonna... Yeah, eat dinner and sleep with the others. But definitely keep one eye open for everything and anything. And it's bare
Kaldani-
back.
Yeah. Kaldani's also going to be playing music.
Bear is not back now.
So has he come back? Yeah.
Nope.
Interesting.
That's it.
Nothing on my side, just waiting for the long rest.
The long
He seemed
way.
pretty angry, though. You know, with you not giving up your bow to help his family come back to life and all.
Yeah. I assume.
Assumed.
You gotta cope with it one way or another.
Ah, I don't blame you.
So, Merlin, you take Jenny to her room.
Yes.
She tries to open the door with her key, but she's not able to find the hole.
I will open the door for her.
Okay. She kind of walks into the room, stumbles on her bed, just face forwards. She just kind of tries to, well, speak to you, even though her face is still on the mattress itself. Why are you so nice?
Because I'm a nice person.
Why-
Hard to come by. Pardon, go on. I
Lies,
interrupted you
lies,
then.
lies.
That's what you say, but you don't know if you're a good person or not. You've done bad stuff.
I mean, we've all done bad stuff.
Not me, I'm super duper mega good. No, that's a lie.
Do I hear Bear laughing in the distance?
No.
He killed me!
I've done my share of bad things.
Like what?
I'm the bad guy.
Did it?
Duh.
You know, things.
Killing my eyes.
Released ancient evils upon the world.
Like what kind of things? She kind of turns around to look at you, Merlin, with one eye open. You have to be more specific. I'm not going to remember.
I had a bit of a lapse in judgment today that resulted in Victor dying.
Victor is dead.
He was. I brought him back to life.
Oh. Well, nothing's wrong. Everything is fine now, then. That's not
Everything-
bad.
I honestly, I'm not sure. Victor seems to have changed, and I'm not sure if this is currently a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, regardless, we all learn from mistakes, don't we? To
I
become
wish we
better.
did.
That's what Lakia says, at least.
I wish we learnt. I wish I learnt.
You said... How old did you say you were? Back in the tree? That big tree?
I'm a decent age.
What is decent?
What is young? What is old? What is age?
If you're 3 years old, that's pretty young.
I am 97.
You don't look 97.
I don't feel 97. Oh well. As far as I'm concerned, I look as old as I should be, but you know.
Are you sure you're human? Or maybe you stumbled upon an ancient relic that makes not age or something like that.
Certainly a nice thought. Unfortunately, I don't think. I just don't know. I thought I was human, but you know, you're not wrong. I definitely lived far longer than I should have any right of living, but. Or at the least I should be a pretty wrinkled old man, probably laying up in bed dying. But I'm not.
Well, I'm glad you're not. That group needs some guidance, you know? They're all a mess.
I am not the right person to guide this group.
Well, someone has
Unfortunately, I
to.
may be the only person.
Look, I'm just saying. Victor has a lot of problems. A man is, well, not here
A man?
anymore. A man is not here.
No, he's just a man, though.
Exactly, he's a man. He's a man. And Kirk, don't even get me started. This group needs to get together. I tried telling Kirk, but it made no sense. And you have the wisdom. You can do this, right?
I'd like to think so, Jenny.
Then you only have to try.
Have a good night, Jenny. I'll tuck her into bed, essentially.
You what?
I'll tuck her into bed. I'll take her fucking shoes off and I'll put her in the blanket, and I'll feel like a fucking old man as I do.
Midway through taking her first shoe off, she just passes out in the bed.
I sigh as I realize I'm surrounded by, myself included, drunkards and idiots.
If somebody walks in, that would be very awkward.
Okay.
And then right past
I'm
the
not
room,
a drunk.
you see Gargaran carrying Kaldani.
Yeah. Before you
Oh,
actually get out of the room, Merlin, you see Tia is just standing in front of the room.
Hello, Tia.
I guess I sleep outside today. And she just leaves.
I'm not staying. Don't worry.
She's leaving already. As you poke your head out of the door, you see Gargaran carrying Kildani just bursting through her door, going in and closing it, slamming it behind her.
I see Tia leaving?
Ew.
Oh yeah, well Tia's leaving back into the into the tavern itself and just sitting on one of the couches.
I'm going to go
No. I try and guide.
I'm gonna go to the barkeep. Is there any room? I'm asking if there's any rooms available.
Nope, all the rooms are taken.
Which room is Victor staying in?
Yours?
I have a room here.
Yeah.
Yes, I got you a room, you dick.
Oh. Awkward.
I spent my second last gold piece.
Tia,
And I
Tia
kill
looks,
you for it.
Tia looks back at you, Kirk. Look, Gargaran is with Kildani, Jenny's with Berlin, and I have no other bed to stay on, so if you don't mind, I'll just sleep here.
I come downstairs at this point.
You want them?
I come downstairs because I don't
Sure.
stay with Jenny. I just tuck it in and leave.
Okay.
Look,
Tia, you
look,
can
the
go sleep in
downstairs
Jenny's
isn't
room.
exactly.
I couldn't hear either of you.
Tia, you could go sleep in Jenny's room. She's just passed out. That's all.
Oh, I guess I misunderstood your
Yes,
intention.
I have no plans for such a young girl.
Such
Nobody even knows how to use it anyway.
Holy shit!
You know you can roast Jack, but not Merlin, right?
Merlin looked at Kirk. Merlin looked at Kirk with a look of utter betrayal.
Kirk is actually just kind of confused. Like, what? Do you?
Tia
I actually
looks
don't
at Merlin with an eyebrow raised.
I mean, you were pretty dedicated to your religion, so I didn't think, I don't know, that you had a vow of chastity or something. I don't know how religion works, but we're getting off track here. Point being, you can go sleep upstairs.
Okay. I'm just saying that, Merlin, it is fine if you don't know how to use it.
I do.
And Tia goes upstairs.
I go sit at the bar, very depressed. All of a sudden,
The bartender doesn't even look at you. He doesn't even give you a word. He just hands you a big bottle of wine.
I uncork it with a lovely pop, and I just guzzle from the bottle.
What's his deal? As I go upstairs again.
And I start laying all my problems on the barman's shoulders. You know, like you do.
Barman tries to help you out, but he's just saying yes.
Oh man! Oh, my party disrespects me. They won't listen to blah blah and so on and so forth. And I just get utterly wrecked. After
So,
that, after
Victor,
that total-
Kirk, once you go into your room,
I'm
Everything-
Actually,
I say it's only Victor then.
no. Actually, I was gonna do something before I go to the room.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna give a little quick run around this bar, like inside, out, if possible. Check the roofs, if possible, when nobody's looking.
I'll help you. Yeah, do that.
Roll me perception.
Perception. I think I'm good at it. Okay, let me shut the fuck up for now. Let me roll first. I'm good. I'm alright.
Okay, so, Kirk, are you going with Victor?
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Only I rolled
Yeah.
with it.
You look all around the place, but you're not able to find absolutely anything suspicious.
Oh wait, I have inspiration. Can I use that?
If you want to, but I mean, up to
What is-
you.
Okay, I'll wait. What does Victor see?
Well, just the usual. The building is not really changed. There's nothing suspicious at all. It's just a tavern. You fancy tavern?
I might need that later. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to plant myself outside of Canary in the captain's room, and I'm basically going to listen, keep an eye out.
Okay.
do you realize how creepy you sound right now?
Who, us? I
Wow.
didn't say anything yet.
No, Kirk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What are you
Okay.
going
Well,
to do?
it's not like I'm.
Me?
Yes, Victor.
Yeah, I want to, like, as I'm looking around, are there any thieves' cant signals, anything on this bar? Just double check it.
There's literally one that says X name was here, and that's about it.
What the fuck is wrong with you in my side of my head? And I say, I just scratch it.
Okay.
This idiot will get himself killed at some point. Yeah, and I just look around for a few seconds, and then I go inside to inspect the inside of the tavern. But before I do so, do I see Kirk just stationed at the outside?
Yep.
I stop and I look at him. What are you doing?
Keeping an eye out. My eyes aren't what they used to be, so I'm best off just being a body in between them and her.
Oh wait, you're inside the tavern or outside? Let me double check.
He's outside.
What? No,
He's
Look,
speaking like he's inside of the door. That's what
You
I'm.
literally said you were outside window.
Oh, what? Okay, what I did is I went outside because I wanted to set up the trap outside of what
Oh my
I
God.
determined was the captain and Canary's window, and then once that was set up, I would go back inside and wait.
Yeah.
So are you waiting on the
outside
door? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely. Yeah, definitely not gonna then say whatever I said to him because it doesn't make sense. I just
Okay.
go to the inside, whatever moment.
Discord is not like I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. All of you guys are cutting out for me, so I think it's on my end.
Yeah,
Probably, I can hear everyone
sounds
fine.
nice for me.
Everything sounds good for me.
Refresh the server just for, if possible. That's you,
Who
Gonzalo.
knows?
Seems to be fine.
Yeah, I think
maybe-
it's just my connection that's being.
Oh,
fucking
maybe,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, if your ping is low, yeah. Sorry, high, yeah.
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 It jumped to 3,000 ms a second ago, and now it's
Okay, yeah,
200,
I've been there.
and it's
Trust me.
35, and yeah.
Been there
Yeah.
yesterday. Fucking annoying. But yeah, I just go up the stairs and start to inspect like the rooms that I am able to enter.
Okay, so
AKA
you would...
my room, if possible. Kirk's room. If the ladies have left their doors open, just gonna give it a little check. Like check the floor,
I
air
want
the
to ask
ground.
first, Merlin, are you dead in the tavern, or did you
Basically,
go
at
to
this
your
point.
room? Okay, so that is the first thing you notice, Victor. Merlin is dead in the tavern.
Not really unusual.
Fuck you. It's true, but wait.
Since we came here, you all been doing drinking. That's all we do. It's like really just a common phenomenon. Yeah, DM. What else?
Well, are you taking him to your room or anything?
Oh no, not yet.
You're
Like,
just
I'm
leaving him there to rot again.
Give it a second. Holy shit, man! Just need to
So-
check the rooms first, and then let's see what happens.
What rooms are you checking?
The ones that are. I'm focusing on ours and the blue rose. If the blue, I'm pretty sure. I think Dodoria's room is now closed.
No, Dodoria's room is inaccessible. You hear, sounds that no man should ever hear.
I'm pretty sure no assassin is brave enough to enter that place.
Probably
I'm
not.
just assuming that whoever is gonna enter there, he's not gonna leave.
So, in order,
will
you
die.
would go to, in front of, Kirk is sitting in front of, Canary's and Blackius's room.
Are they asleep?
You don't want to know.
Are you asking Kirk?
Yeah, either that or I'm talking to myself.
Hey, like do I hear them snoring?
No.
Is there a light from under the door?
It doesn't seem to be now.
Mm. I'll keep an eye out here. I go to Tia's and Jenny's room, see if it's open.
Can I sneak a peek, like, to make sure that they're asleep or not, like, without, like,
Door is locked,
just a
man.
subtle peek?
Door is locked.
It
Yeah.
can be unlocked! Wiggles his thief tools.
Up to
I
you.
mean,
No, I don't. I fucking alright. I'm not gonna lockpick their room. Tia's
Yeah,
room.
sleight of hand.
Are they still asleep or are they?
Are you knocking on the door?
No. I'm just checking if there's a light under the door.
There doesn't seem to be a light under the door.
is everyone together? Like, I want to make sure no one is alone tonight.
Everyone is at least with someone except Merlin.
I'll get to Merlin later. Don't worry. Let me just inspect the place quickly, just before I sleep. Just one.
Is Merlin still down there?
Yep.
Yep.
He really needs to learn how to not take things so personally.
What?
Do you even know how to use it? How is that not supposed to be taken?
Did he say that out loud?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I raised an eyebrows. Like, what are you talking about?
No,
Oh, no,
Dan is
no.
not there. Dan is not there.
Yeah, no, that's what Kirk said to Merlin out loud.
Oh, sorry. I thought he just said he doesn't need to take it seriously. What? Wait, is that?
I said, it doesn't matter. Go about your business.
No, I was just gonna say, Tia, can you hear me? I'm not gonna. Don't just say that.
Sorry, which door is it? Tia's door?
I'm assuming.
Okay. You hear a bit of shuffling, and the door opens. Tia is just looking at you. Well, staring at your direction.
Hello. Sorry to startle your sleep. As I look behind her, can I see into the room? I'm pretty sure she didn't open the light because.
No, the room is dark, but you can clearly see just from the light from the tavern itself. We're going in that Jenny's just dead on the bed.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna check the floors just to see if no one is hiding or sleeping and everything.
As you wish. And Tia just goes back to bed.
Sorry. And I just start listening to the ground, just do a little check, just double checking this place. Because she's fucking asleep. Sorry, she's drunk. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Make sure this room is...
really necessary?
Yes.
What the fuck?
No, it's not.
I just look at her, it's just... Well, I'm only doing it because I care.
Why would you ever care about us?
That's a harsh question.
I just look at... Just like, still expecting and just look into her direction. Just like knocking once or twice on the floor because...
She has her usual smile.
I don't have a lot of people to care about in my life, and most of the people around me are dicks. And you all are very decent people, and I would like to see you having a good day every day.
That is so kind of you. I didn't expect, if I may, I didn't expect anyone from your group to be so kind.
Believe it or not, they're actually too kind, but they've been through a lot of stuff.
Everyone has.
No, I'm talking actual bad stuff. We have a war veteran. We have an overprotective father.
Everyone has.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And apparently our newest edition is quite the horny. Literally the horny type.
I can tell. You know that room? It used to be mine and Gargarin's, but now it's not.
I am so sorry.
Don't be. You're having fun. And that's what matters.
Too much fun. It just says that. I am actually worried as I hear thumping sounds.
And then the ground starts shaking violently.
You hear Gargarin just bursting into laughter.
What? Honestly, I'm not sure.
I was the prettiest woman of my tribe.
Stop it! Yeah, I hear that noise and she says that. Well, if somebody start assaulting the room, I'm pretty sure nobody will notice.
I do not think anyone would want to assault that room specifically.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't.
They wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot hot poker.
as
You-
finally finish inspecting this place, I just like, sorry again.
Don't worry. It was kind-hearted. That's what matters. She walks towards the door.
I do too.
Are you leaving?
Well, I should.
Okay. After you just leave the room, she just locks the door behind you. As
Get out,
presumably goes back to bed.
Before she does, I tip my hand and say, "My lady." I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
Find any,
no. Smite,
you find any
smite,
secret
smite,
entrances?
smite.
What did you say? What did you say, Kirk? I didn't hear you.
Once you come out, he'll ask, did you find any secret passages or entrances?
Oh, definitely not. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
there are none in this place. Well, maybe behind the bar. But other than that, just looking if someone was hiding or, you know.
Right. Good.
I'll go get Merlin. It seems he shouldn't be drunk down there alone.
He said I didn't know how to use it, and he was supposed to.
As you come back, Victor, you see Merlin just hugging the bartender. The bartender is hugging him back, both clearly drunk, just crying about their own issues.
Oh, good times all round.
I just slowly approach him and I say, I thought I was the one who died today, but seems that you've gone through many stuff.
Oh, you died!
Why do they have to die?
Why do they all
Why did he
die on
have
me?
to come back?
Wow! You wanna say that up close, motherfucker?
I'm gonna be able to use that room again. I can't tell it to anyone.
Okay, I think the night has gone long enough. Melem, you need to head to sleep.
As you finally take you take Merlin to his room, and once you start to settle down, you hear some knocking from the window.
Knocking!
Knocking.
Of course.
I knew it!
I open my eyes, reach for my bow under my pillow. Alright. Fucking aim at the window. Who the fuck is there?
So, on the other side of the window, you see a man who has very bulbous eyes. Their skin looks really moist, and they're wearing like a trench coat with a large brim hat. This is roughly what they look like.
Kill it. Kill it with fire!
I am actually gonna let go of that bow.
He is not knocking with his hand, he is knocking with his head.
You get shot in the head, you die instantly. Try to
Wait,
make a character.
DM. This is Jack speaking. Is there any way, or in any form, in any life, that Victor would reconsider shooting this thing?
Probably not.
Okay.
Do it!
I'm gonna take aim, aka give myself advantage because I need the sneak attack. And as I let go of Luna's vow, I'm just gonna scream.
But
and
doesn't
hit
he
the
have
head.
full cover from being behind the window?
Ooh, does he?
He would have 3/4.
So what
That's
happens?
5 AC.
Do I shoot or what happens? Is he?
Yeah, you shoot, but
Oh, okay.
you have to shoot, you know.
Oh, that's a 17. Maybe I miss.
Oh, that's
That
probably
does
a
miss
miss.
with the 3/4. So,
You let go of your arrow as it just flies through the window. It breaks the glass, but it doesn't shatter. It just, like a bullet, it just leaves a hole as the arrow flies by.
I
the
smack
man's
the face
body,
of-
like, squishes and contorts. He leans down for a moment and then hops through the window.
Madam! Where?
The window is not shattered. It's still there.
Oh, it's still there.
I thought that he shattered it.
No.
So yeah, I smack the face of Merlin. Like reach for his boot and I hit him in the head. It's like we intruders.
It continues to
I hear
knock.
this.
I scream as I just jump to the bed of Merlin and I just smack him in the face with like multiple times lightly.
I throw up my hand, and out of it comes a tiny little red bead.
No,
Touches
no,
you.
no, no.
Is
No,
that a
no,
fireball?
Hits you in the face!
It
just
does what the
dissipates.
fuck?
Because I'm drunk as fuck and I can't cast spells.
Intruders, you little! As I put another arrow and aim
What?
at this thing. Is it retaliating?
Do I hear this?
It is not retaliating, and you probably hear. Well, Victor's talking loudly.
It did
I
react
did yell
to
intruders.
the arrow being shot, but like after it took a moment to like kind of just look at it, it just started banging the head again, trying to like it bangs for a moment and then like points at you, points at it, and then points into the room.
I point at him and I point behind him. That's it.
It shakes its head no.
Clever girl. I'm waiting for any reinforcements before I shoot my other arrow because it didn't retaliate yet.
I wake up very slowly and I start tapping myself everywhere, thinking I'm on fire. Oh, fire! Fire!
What is wrong with I look at the thing, I'm mesmerized by it. I'm just holding an arrow, readying an action. Whenever it does anything weird, I'm just gonna shoot it. Other than that, I have no idea how to comprehend this.
Eventually, I will get around to that's a bad story myself.
It does like smush its face up against the window.
Okay, so your magic. Can you explain what in the fuck is that?
I take a little sip from my water skin, which is just normal water.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? What's what now?
You see him just aiming his bow at the window.
I look over the window and I see it. Do I have any idea what it is, Gonzalo?
No fucking clue.
Ah!
It honestly reminds you of the creatures that you fought in the swamp.
Yeah,
Ah!
As its face is like smushed up against the glass, its tongue elongates out of it and just like licks over the corners of the window.
Oh.
Look, I don't want. It hasn't. It obviously is able to speak. I think it seems to have knowledge. I'm not sure. Yeah, with my 20 passive insight, do I get anything that could help me to identify?
No, nothing at all. This is as it seems.
It points at
get it.
itself, it points at you, and then it points in the room.
And I just say,
I
"Fuck
think it
off!"
wants to come inside.
I know it wants to come inside. It just looks at me.
You know, despite having just woken up, I'm kind of curious what it has to say.
You are not serious.
Yes, I'm just a curious person by nature. Shall we at least cheer it out? It doesn't seem too hostile. Just keep your bow trained on it.
Yeah, you go open the window. I'm just gonna stay next to this wall.
And I will go to the window. I will unlatch the window. I will open the window and immediately run it back towards.
Its eyes cross oddly, bugging out of its head as it tracks you through it. And as you give it room to come in, its body again squats down, twists and consorts, and hops into the window, coming through. It
Can
stands
you
upright.
speak?
It looks at you.
Don't look at me like that.
It's suddenly twists and deflates. What was once kind of a beer belly shifts, and its tongue unfurls from its mouth, a squirrel within it. It is reached out towards Merlin. The tongue is extremely long.
I look at the scroll that's probably dripping with some sort of saliva.
Are you next to me?
Yep.
I'm gonna push you with my legs like, go, you curious little cat.
Fuck.
Just push him with my leg. I don't have a lot of power.
I take the pillow. I take off the pillow cover and cover my hands with it, and then I pick up the scroll. I unfurl the scroll. What does it say?
Would you like to read it?
For sure.
I'm on. Oh, lock.
Oh, hi. That's
Yes.
me. Alright, so the scroll says, "Hello guys, it's a man writing this. I'm hoping you're not having too hard of a time without me. I'm unsure how long I will stay with the druids and my family. I hope you're accomplishing what you set out to do. I'm going to be very excited to hear about your meeting with the queen. P.S. According to some of the druids, the Severia, if applied wrongly, can apparently turn people into undead creatures instead of living creatures, so I would probably get some diamonds instead of the flower."
I read it silently first. Then I repeat most of it, leaving out the possible side effects of the flower vivification that we used. And then I roll it back up and gingerly tuck it wrapped in the pillowcase into my bag. Well, that was a letter from a man.
By the way, the arrow is now aiming at you, just making sure you're not mind controlled or anything. It's like squinting my eyes.
I look at you with the most deadpan face. Ribbit.
You little shit! Just, no.
Ribbit.
As you say ribbit, the form of the humanoid shrinks, and the trench coat comes off, revealing that while there was some illusionary magic for the face, it's actually just three frogs in an overcoat. One of them is gold, one of them is green, and one of them is red.
Oh, this is what we're dealing with. I'm gonna take 3 shots at each one. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I am actually going to do something slightly smart. I'm going to try and cast a spell magic.
I think you're gonna kill him by that.
Instantly explodes.
I mean, I already got rid of my disguised self, so,
It's Cribbit, Ribbit, and Fribbit.
Are you literally just 3 fucking frogs?
yes.
Oh my god!
So, the golden one looks at you, Merlin. Fribbit. The red one looks at, you. Fribbit. And the green one. Gribbit.
I open the door, take my hat, and just like, yep, I'm sleeping outside. I just close the door behind me. Not having none of that shit.
By the way, the golden frog is the only one wearing clothes, and it's wearing leather armor and has daggers on its hips.
I don't even consider the ramifications of it currently. I sit down with my head in my hand as I cast sending to Aman.
That's logical.
Just Why? Why? You know, just why? And then I'd wait for a reply.
Hi, Merlin, it's Man. Why are you asking me just why? Is it because of Pribbit, Gribbit, and Bribbit? They are all wonderful frogs, and then it cuts off. That's 25 words.
What time of night is it, Grandfather?
It is pretty late. It's around
It's not late
1
enough.
a.m.
I pull out my flask that's filled with booze, and I contemplate life for a few moments. Then I snuff out the flame that whatever candle is lighting up this room, and I go back into bed and I go to sleep.
I'm
They
sleeping
sleep at
under
the
a
foot of your bed.
Pardon?
All three of them hop at the foot of the bed, going to bed.
I just don't care at this point. I give up. I go to sleep.
Splat.
I sleep. I sleep deeply.
No dreams, only tears now.
I
As
swear,
I
Fox,
realize
you're fucking-
that the hell that I experienced during the war may have actually been a paradise instead.
What were you saying, Kirk?
I swear, you just come up with like the fucking most. Like this character tops them all. Like,
yes, by fucking far it does. He's literally playing 3 fucking frogs.
How did you convince Gonzalo about this?
Because the other ideas were even worse.
Oh, this is amazing. Kudos to you, though, man.
Thank you.
I gotta admit, I could never have come up with that.
This is something that fucking Cuffs would have pulled off.
Oh yeah. This is something that Bob would do as well.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah.
But there's a very major difference between Klaus and Bob, and that is Klaus actually shows up to sessions.
Also very true.
It's because in the Saturday group we used to have this guy named Bob, and he would make the weirdest fucking characters I've ever seen. He played a cow once.
In a level 21 shot.
Yeah, he just played a CR20 cow. That was it. Yeah, he did weird shit. He also played a guy that was every single class, and then used True Polymorph to turn himself into an adult gold dragon instead.
It was an amazing moment. It was astonishing.
I hated it.
Yeah, because
Let's keep the session
that
going,
was the
guys.
one shot. That was my first
Alright,
one
yeah.
shot.
Okay.
No,
So,
sorry.
frogs are here. Saying hello.
Frogs are here.
Long rest.
I'm sleeping under a
I
table
sleep-
the rest of the night.
I just sleep. I sleep deeply, and oddly, quite comfortably.
The red one does snow softly. Every once in a while, there's a very soft bribbit.
And so, lovely morning comes along as everyone starts to wake up in this beautiful place where everything is normal.
As I wake up, are the frogs still at the foot of my bed?
Yes.
Oh, unfortunately they are.
I stare at the gold one that's dressed.
It looks
go
back
check
at you.
the.
Do you speak?
It stares at you, blinking one eye at a time.
Can you write in common? Then I say in
It stares at
celestial.
you.
Can you speak in celestial?
Fribbit.
You are useless. And I get out of bed and start getting dressed.
Fribbit.
I go check my bear trap. Like
Nothing is in your bed trap.
anything in the window. Do I see them still in there?
You probably wouldn't see them from there now. Well, maybe yes. Let's say yes.
I'm looking inside the window.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so as long as they're still there, that's fine. All right. Okay. So.
Like,
What?
holy fuck, man.
They're there. You see them.
Making sure they're there. Okay, so going back inside, and I'll just do the rounds and make sure everyone is where they're supposed to be. And I walk in and I see 3 frogs, and I don't.
You don't see
even want-
Victor anymore.
It's Merlin and 3 frogs.
Victor's
I
bed is
don't-
empty.
Oh, good morning, Kirk. Leo.
Want to
Green.
know
No, you probably don't.
where's Victor?
He left when the frogs arrived.
Oh my god! I'm gonna go look for Victor.
Where are you sleeping, Victor?
Under one of the
frogs
tables. Probably the corners. But I can see the frogs coming.
Okay. So people are starting to move around already. Kildani, I assume you're awake. So whoever wants to be in, well, having breakfast, they're there. Most of Blue Rose seems to be there as well.
Folks, 2 is missing.
Merlin and the frogs are missing.
Okay.
I'm getting whenever I finish dressing, I leave. I leave. I hold the door open for the frogs, but I leave and come downstairs.
They hop through the open door. They seemingly are thankful.
And I lead them downstairs. I take
this
this
is the
in
thing
absolute
now.
stride.
DM, who's next to me when I get to the table? As I get out of my table and go try to eat. Any blue rose, anyone?
Yeah, let's say old Blue Rose is literally having breakfast in that table.
Yeah, and so is Kaldani.
I mean, I went to look for you, so I might be nearby.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see me like crawling out of one of the tables, just like coming out.
Okay.
Good morning, people.
Morning. What the fuck?
Fribbit, gribbit, pribbit. They say.
I'll ignore them. They arrived last night.
What?
And-
Why is that one wearing a coat?
Don't worry about it.
I actually, once I see the coat, I want to look inside it. I want to check the pockets.
You want to loot this frog?
I mean, it's not really stopping you. So it has a longbow, a lot of arrows, a shield. It kind of looks like a tiara with
How big
antlers
is
on
this
it.
frog?
I mean, are there any notes, any sort of, like, identifying of where these fucking frogs came from?
There's a banjo.
Great, lovely.
Wait, so how big are the frogs?
The normal frog size.
All of the Blue Rose is just looking at this. And they all look at Merlin.
I actually just look at them and just say, remember this Amon we talked about?
I
It's not important. I didn't see any notes on them, so maybe this is look at the bright side.
I cast tongues.
Oh! Shit, does it work on
It
animals?
has been. I have been reminded that I can prepare this now. Will it be a new day and all?
Shit!
I cast tongues on myself.
Oh wait, you don't have to.
Hello?
You need to cast it on the creature.
No, I can cast it on myself.
What?
Very quickly googling.
Yeah, it doesn't say I can't. It can't be myself.
No, you don't
Yeah,
get
but
it.
if you touch the frog, then all of us can understand the frog.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
only.
I don't think that way though.
Yeah.
That's not Merlin, guys.
Stop the other guys. Since when has Merlin ever been about the team, not about himself?
You're a useless fucking.
I killed you last week.
So, Gonzalo, before I respond, does this work with animals? Because Google does not give me an answer.
Well, it says creature. You are a creature, so
Creature
Probably, yeah.
includes all the creatures.
yeah.
It usually specifies if
It must be
can-
smart enough to speak, though, so...
No, it usually does say that.
Yeah, but I
many
cannot
abilities.
imagine using tongues and speaking to a woman.
Wait, I think comprehend language.
I'm sorry, are you saying that frogs aren't smart enough to speak, but smart enough to disguise themselves in a trench coat?
I
No,
think
no,
I
the
say
other
the
way around,
smartest
I'm saying
frog has an
words.
intelligence of 4. I mean, not 4, of 5, my bad.
Did you say the smartest?
Yes, the smartest frog has an intelligence of 5.
Can we just kill it and get this over with?
I then
Kill it.
realize my mistake, and then I cast tongues on the gold frog.
Well, hello there, gentlemen. Thank you for casting the spell upon me, as it is rather nice to be able to...
Kaldani gets up and leaves.
The problem is, he actually has a mouth now on the side of its face that just... Ah! What is this?
You don't see Gargara slowly taking out her weapon.
I am not stopping her. I am
She's slowly
full-on-
taking up a big two-handed hammer.
BRB.
Oh my god, yes!
I'm peacing out for a second, guys.
Anyways, while I have been on my search for the dreaded cat that attacked my village, I have come across a swamp with some druids and have decided that me and my brothers points over at the other frogs with its tongue. We're going to help them out with their small cult issue.
I'ma kill it. Any objection?
Agaran, sit!
No, wait. They could make good breakfast.
I'm not quite sure how to cook, but I will be happily trying it for you.
I don't mean you cook. I mean, never mind. I'm gonna just try and put them into a bag.
Do you like? You're not resisting. You just pick him up, and as he says so, he says, "Do you like fries? Do you like flies? There's a pretty good spot just a few blocks away from here."
It all came a full circle. Now you carry them in the
What's going on?
They're now in the bag, being cooked.
They're being cooked.
I'm kidding, I'm cooking.
Wait, Kirk,
Jenny looks at...
I mean,
just give me the frogs. I'll carry them around. Don't worry.
You get us
Jenny
all-
looks at Merlin.
There's obviously some sort of intelligence here since it's speaking.
Merlin,
do you can't we just make this simple for once? I mean, really, we should just eat
Also,
them. I mean,
so
It's-
gold frog, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Truett, and my brother's, he was kind of wiggling in the bag, so you can't really tell which one he's pointing at. That one is Gribbet, and he points his tongue at another one, and that one is Bribbet.
I give
probably
up, guys.
color-coded.
I'm gonna be gone for a minute. Just
Okay.
to... And I banish,
Yeah.
I banish myself.
Alright.
Alright.
I peace out for a minute.
Alright.
Well, he's gone.
So as I said, there's obviously some sort of intelligence, and they want to help with the cult problem.
I don't actually banish myself, in case...
I mean,
Oh.
Jenny looks
This
at
is-
Merlin and says, "If he's going to be your friend, he can't be walking around like that.
Yeah, it will be hopping, of course.
I mean..." Jenny literally takes a piece of bread and just chucks it at Victor in the face.
Respect the outfit, lady!
Friend, no, you guys deserve that.
actually, that'll mess him up. He'll look like a hobo again, and so Kirk will start throwing food at Victor.
No! Dodge all of them! I
Canary
Canary
joins in and starts
fight.
throwing food at Victor.
Oh yes,
my-
food fight.
Food! It just starts saying food rapidly.
Chucks it at someone.
Throw the frogs at
And
somebody!
so somehow a food fight is developing.
I am
Jenny
running away.
Jenny looks back at Merlin. "I'm not kidding. If those 3 things pop out of the bag to help you out in a fight, the guards are gonna turn on you." As a massive piece of chicken just hits her in the head and just knocks her over.
Yeah! 3 points.
Is anyone throwing stuff at Tia?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a piece of bread at Tia.
You have catch projectiles!
You throw a piece of bread at Tia as and the bread just hits her in the face, and she just goes, oh, and falls backwards. Lakius is at this point the only one that's not participating in the food fight, as she's just slowly drinking tea.
Food,
Yeah, but
food,
you'll be
let me
attacked.
out, food. Food.
No,
I drop
You're
a
not
piece of
getting out of
bread
my
in the bag.
I give up on
Kirk.
reality.
Yeah, I flip a table, just hide behind it as this all
Kirk.
ensues.
Hand me the frogs.
No. You
Yes.
don't. These guys literally came from nowhere,
Yeah.
and you're. Wait, what do you even care? You're like the new person in the group. If anything, you're at like the bottom of the order.
Use me?
Like,
He's not really wrong, Lady Kildani.
You see Kaldani, she looks like she's starting to count to 10 with her fingers.
As you're counting to 10, a small piece of bread hits you in the forehead.
Who threw that?
It was Thea.
I give her a thumbs up.
Kirk, hand me the frogs!
Why do you want them so badly anyway?
Because it's a talking frog.
Can I
Yes.
attempt to cast calm
Yes.
emotions on everyone as people seem to be getting riled up?
Yeah.
I feel so
Charisma
calm.
saving throw.
Oh,
Alright, let's
No,
do
it's
this.
not good for me.
28! Did I pass? Jack, did I pass?
No, you failed. You failed. I used my inspirations for.
You may have passed this.
Kirk, hand me the frogs.
Damn it.
I want the frogs.
Why do you care so badly? Look, if they're in the
Talking
in
frog.
the bag, they won't draw attention, and so it's just why are you even fighting me on this? I thought you of all people like this is a talking frog.
I'm
you
sorry.
understand-
What do you mean, me of all people?
I mean, you're.
My
I
what?
thought you were at least a bit competent in terms of like seeking, like being wary of people, but
Yes, but I'm not gonna be wary of frogs.
Okay,
He's
you know
good.
there are 3 of them. Can you just give her one and get this over with?
fine. Okay, here's the bag.
Thank you. I take the 3 frogs out and place one on each shoulder and one on top of my head. Yes. I have the power.
You remind me of
Lakius
someone.
speaks up towards you, Kaldani.
Mm.
Honestly, that's not good.
Honestly, it's not like people can avoid me more anyway, is it?
I'm putting them back in the bag. If that was all you were going to do
Can
with
you
them, then
can you reach her shoulders though?
He starts
He's a
jumping
fucking
on the table.
monk. He's a fucking monk. Are you challenging him?
I can jump, bitch.
Now,
Oh.
Kirk.
Are we having a jumping contest? The gold frog jumps off of her head and sticks to the ceiling.
Wait, what?
Meanwhile, Merlin gets up
Okay, you can
and
have
just
the
begins
frogs.
eating
Here you
breakfast.
go, and I put the 2 other frogs back in the bag.
all of Blue Rose just gets up and they start heading towards the door as Lakius turns around and just hands you what seems to be 3 kind of plants.
Plants?
Plants.
Plants.
Yeah.
What are they?
Just if you, for whatever reason, if you ever find in a situation where you cannot allow those frogs to be seen as frogs, or you want to pass out as someone else, just eat these. Bye bye. She leaves.
Okay.
Pieces
She
out,
just
right?
gives you 3 plants and leaves.
Where are they going? Where are you
But they
going?
didn't say.
Do you have a contract, or where are you going?
We have to speak to people. Unfortunately, you cannot come.
Oh yeah, when is the speaking of speaking to people, when is the wedding?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Are we invited?
You are not invited. Well, Victor is, but I don't think anyone knows.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
She just said no.
Well, in that case,